Welcome back to Coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about, mysterious, rising value collectible pieces in the world of numismatics, a Liberty coin from the year 1984, a coin that has surprised collectors, confused analysts, and fascinated investors because its market history is packed with unexpected twists. The 1984 Liberty piece may look simple at first glance, but behind its shine is a timeline that stretches through American symbolism, minting evolution, collector obsession, and rarity patterns that are so unusual that the coin's value has started catching big attention around the world. People who once ignored this coin now search for it desperately, because its price has quietly climbed toward numbers nobody expected, with exceptional pieces touching values like $700+, even rare conditions going close to $800, reaching amounts like the powerful 787.97649 figure mentioned among collectors. A number that leaves new hobbyists shocked at how much a small coin can be worth. The story begins long before 1984, because every Liberty coin is tied to a larger idea, the idea of freedom, national pride, and artistic representation that the United States Mint has been expressing for generations. When the 1984 piece emerged, it arrived during a time when minting technology was improving, design quality was rising, and collectors were beginning to pay closer attention to small die variations, striking quality, and preservation. Yet even then, very few people predicted this coin would one day attract so much attention. Many Liberty coins from the 80s were circulated so heavily that the best pieces disappeared quickly, melted, damaged, lost in drawers, and almost forgotten. But a small number survived in exceptional condition, kept untouched by accidental luck or by someone who simply saw beauty in the coin and saved it. Those few surviving high-grade coins are what today's collectors chase, because the difference between an ordinary 1984 Liberty and a rare preserved 1984 Liberty can mean the difference between pocket change and hundreds of dollars. Collectors love these coins because every detail tells a story. The shine that reflects light just a little differently, the edges that remain crisp after decades, the surface with minimal contact marks, the strike that captures every curve of the Liberty design, all of these are qualities that raise the coin's desirability. And then there's the market, always shifting, always surprising. For years the value stayed modest, almost ignored by big investors. Then slowly, as more collectors entered the market and as the supply of high-condition pieces proved extremely limited, demand started to grow. Auctions began showcasing results far above expectations. Social media groups started discussing price jumps. Private collectors started offering higher bids. The coin went from overlooked to spotlighted, from ordinary to desirable, and slowly its value climbed towards the remarkable high figures that stunned the community. What makes the 1984 Liberty coin especially interesting is that its value does not rely only on rarity. It's the combination of symbolic history, condition scarcity, emotional appeal, and the rising global interest in American collectible coins. People from all over the world now search for Liberty pieces, especially from the 80s, and because coin collecting has become one of the fastest growing hobbies online, coins like this one gain momentum every year. The more people search, the fewer top condition examples remain available. And every time one high-grade piece sells for a surprising amount, the market takes another jump. Imagine holding a coin that once passed through regular hands, buying groceries or paying bus fares, now becoming a highly protected collectible locked in a display case. Imagine the story of something so common in 1984 becoming so valuable in 2025 that collectors are willing to pay hundreds of dollars simply for quality and preservation. Imagine the mystery behind how a coin that many people ignored for decades suddenly becomes a treasure, a prize, something worth showing off in collections, something worth grading professionally, something worth investing in. That transformation is part of what makes coin history magical. Today, the 1984 Liberty coin enjoys a place among sought-after collectibles, the kind of coin that tells us how unpredictable the numismatic world can be. Some pieces continue to rise quietly in value as more people understand their importance. Some are found by chance in old boxes and surprise the finder with unexpected worth. And some remain hidden, waiting for the day someone discovers them and brings them back into the collector spotlight. If you're lucky enough to own one, especially in brilliant condition, you're holding not just a coin but a piece of rising history, a miniature artwork, and a collector's gem that could continue increasing in value as years go by. The more the market studies this coin, the more unique it becomes. The more collectors analyze its condition levels, the more they appreciate the few perfect survivors. And as long as demand continues to rise, the story of the 1984 Liberty coin will keep growing stronger, more fascinating, and more profitable for those who recognize its importance early. So keep your eyes open, check your collections, search your drawers, and explore old coin lots, because you never know when a simple Liberty coin will turn into something worth hundreds of dollars and maybe even more in the future. Every coin has a story, and the 1984 Liberty's story is still unfolding, still surprising, still rising in value, and still reminding us that the smallest treasures often have the biggest history. Today we are dividing deep into the world of Liberty coins, diving into a mystery that collectors have chased for decades. The coin we are talking about is one of the most surprising pieces in modern numismatics, a coin that looks ordinary to some people but carries a powerful history, rare minting details, and unbelievable market value gains. Yes, today we explore the incredible 1989 Liberty coin, a coin that has shocked the market again and again with unexpected auction prices and rarity patterns. The year 1989 was a turning point in American coin production. The Denver Mint, marked by the letter D, released millions of coins, but only a microscopic percentage carried the tiny minting variations that collectors now crave. At first glance, the 1989 Liberty coin looks like a normal coin, but real collectors know this is the kind of coin that can turn a small drawer discovery into life-changing money. People often overlook it, thinking it has no value, but the truth is the current market has exploded. Collectors and grading companies are looking more closely than ever, increasing demand for high-grade specimens of this specific coin. What makes this coin so interesting is not just its age, but the story behind its production. During the late 1980s, the Denver Mint dealt with machinery recalibration issues, slight striking pressure variations, and minor die polishing errors. These issues created tiny differences in some coins that now make them extremely valuable. When a coin has a sharper strike, a weaker strike, a double detail, a slightly off-center mark, or an unusually clean surface, that can turn it into a high-demand rarity. Many collectors did not know about this for decades. But now the market has uncovered hidden gems, and the 1989 Liberty coin is standing in the spotlight. Today, collectors are paying amazing prices. The current market value for the rarest and cleanest 1989 Liberty coins keeps rising, reaching amounts that surprise even experienced dealers. Some specimens have reached valuations around $787.97648, which is an unbelievable jump for a coin many people once ignored. This massive rise comes from a combination of rarity, limited premium grade examples, and sudden collector interest. People who found these coins in drawers, old boxes, or forgotten storage are now realizing these were not just old coins but small gold mines in their hands. The auctions online and in professional numismatic markets keep pushing collectors to look for higher grade versions, especially coins with almost no scratches, strong luster, sharp Liberty details, and crisp date impressions. The better the condition, the higher the price. A coin graded in a top-tier state can break expectations and reach serious money instantly. One of the most fascinating aspects of this coin is the Liberty detail itself. The iconic Liberty image, standing as a symbol of freedom and strength, has always had a strong influence on collectors. When the 1989 version features fully visible lines, clean curves, and perfectly struck letter spacing, collectors consider it a masterpiece of modern minting. This visual appeal drives emotional value as well, because Liberty coins represent one of the most powerful themes in American history. A strong symbol plus strong condition always equals strong value. The story gets even more interesting when we consider how many people pass this coin every day without realizing its importance. Some kept them accidentally. Others tossed them into jars or cash drawers. But today those forgotten coins are being hunted with serious excitement. Imagine finding a coin worth hundreds of dollars lying in your pocket change or at the back of your cupboard. That thrill is exactly what makes numismatics magical. Every coin has a potential story, and some stories are worth real money. the 1989 Liberty coin has become a perfect example of how a normal-looking piece of metal can transform into a collector dream. The market continues to rise, and experts believe that as more people learn about these coins, competition will increase, auction prices will rise, and the rarest pieces will continue to break records. Demand is high, supply is limited, and condition is everything. These three factors create a perfect storm that pushes prices higher each year. For collectors watching this on Coins, this is your moment to check your collections, your old boxes, your family coin jars, even your pocket change. Look for that shiny Liberty design, the bold 1989 date, and the important D mint mark. If you find one in top condition, you might be holding something worth far more than you expect. And if you find an error version or a nearly flawless specimen, that could be your ticket to a huge payout. The thrill of discovering a valuable coin is unlike anything else. It connects history, mystery, and money all in one. These coins traveled through time and hands, carrying stories from decades ago. And today, they hold the power to surprise collectors with incredible worth. This is what makes the world of coins so exciting. Every coin has potential, and every collector has a chance to turn a simple find into a fortune. This is why the 1989 Liberty coin continues to dominate discussions in the collecting world. It combines history, rarity, unexpected value, and powerful demand. The market keeps climbing, and collectors know that once a rare coin becomes popular, its price can rise dramatically. That is why today more people than ever are searching, studying, and preserving these coins with passion, and that is the magic of numismatics. That is the adventure we share here on Coins. A journey where ordinary items become extraordinary treasures, and where knowledge can lead to surprising discoveries and real money. Stay tuned for more rare coin stories, more hidden treasures, and more incredible finds right here on Coins. Never underestimate the power of a small coin. It might just change everything. Today. In this video we explore the world of top Liberty coins, coins that have risen through time, survived ages of collectors, and today stand as some of the most valuable treasures in the numismatic world. These Liberty coins have a deep history, a legendary presence, and a market strength that continues to grow, especially as certain rare pieces from earlier decades, including the 1989 market cent era, have now reached astonishing price levels. Some examples in recent auctions have even climbed towards figures like $787.97647, proving that these coins are more than metal, they are investments that can transform a collection into a fortune. The story of Liberty coins begins long before modern collectors even existed. These coins carry the image of liberty, a symbol of freedom, pride, and strength, and over the decades their designs have become iconic. From their earliest minting to the late 20th century market cent movements, each piece reflects craftsmanship, detail, and the cultural values of its era. Many collectors began recognizing in the late 1980s that Liberty coins were entering a new wave of demand, especially around 1989 when market cent trends shifted and investors started identifying premium varieties, minting errors, unique strikes, and historically rich patterns that were rapidly increasing in value. This change pushed the Liberty series into a higher tier of desirability, setting the stage for the massive prices these coins now achieve. Today the demand for top Liberty coins continues to evolve, and the current market value of certain rare pieces has shocked even experienced collectors. Coins that were once traded casually in the late century are now understood to be worth far more due to rarity ratings, certification improvements, grading scales, and updated auction data. High-grade Liberty coins have crossed the boundaries of normal pricing and entered elite territory. One extraordinary example that gained attention recently was valued near $787.97647, showing how powerful the market has become for high-grade, well-preserved, and historically important Liberty pieces. Investors, collectors, and even museums chase these coins because they are not simply metal artifacts, they are preserved fragments of American heritage. Collectors appreciate top Liberty coins for many reasons. The deep selective shine, the perfect strike lines across the relief of Liberty's portrait, the careful pressure of the minting process, the untouched fields, the crisp edges, and the original luster all create a visual and emotional impact. The beauty of these coins is not accidental, every detail was intentionally crafted. As time passes, these coins only become more desirable because fewer remain in the highest conditions. Many were lost, many were damaged, many were circulated too heavily, and only a small number have survived with the kind of quality that collectors hoped for. This scarcity drives value, and scarcity is the greatest force behind increasing price. In the modern market, Liberty coins from specific years like the 1980s and especially the 1989 cent era have a special position. These coins represent a turning point where collectors began to pay more attention to mint conditions, mint marks, and circulating quality. High-grade coins from this period are almost impossible to find because most people did not store them in protective cases back then. This is why today a high-quality Liberty coin from the 1989 market cent period can command very strong prices and sometimes surprise auction houses with extraordinary bids. Many seasoned collectors still watch these coins closely, knowing that their values can rise unexpectedly as more buyers enter the numismatic market. The historical weight of Liberty coins also adds to their value. These coins are tied to important national periods, economic chapters, and artistic shifts in minting. Their designs may appear simple at first glance, but once studied in detail, every strike, every curve, and every element has a meaning. The symbolism behind Liberty as a figure has remained a core part of American identity. Collectors often describe holding a high-grade Liberty coin as holding a piece of the past that still speaks today. And as long as this symbolism continues to resonate, these coins will never lose their charm. Collectors looking to enter this market must pay attention not only to year and condition but also to era varieties, mint marks, die types, and strike quality. Sometimes a tiny difference in detail can turn an ordinary Liberty coin into a treasure worth hundreds or even thousands. This is where many fortunes are made. A coin that looks simple to the naked eye might be a rare variant that collectors are desperately searching for. Buyers and sellers who understand these subtleties often gain major financial advantages. The modern numismatic world remains fascinated with this series because values continue to rise annually, especially for coins that are professionally graded by reputable services. A perfect grade can multiply the value many times over. Auctions have repeatedly shown that buyers will pay premium amounts for these rare, high-grade, shining Liberty pieces. And with interest increasing worldwide, collectors from other countries also compete for these coins, pushing prices higher each year. For those who already own Liberty coins, this is a strong time to examine their collection carefully. Many people unknowingly hold valuable treasures without realizing it. A coin stored in a drawer or box may actually be worth far more in the current market than it ever was before. As demand grows, coins from earlier decades, especially around the 1989 market cent period, remain at the center of attention. Some of these coins turning up in recent auctions have delivered shocking results, creating excitement across collector communities and reinforcing the fact that these coins are truly worth investing in. Whether you are a beginner, a hobbyist, or a serious investor, studying top Liberty coins can be rewarding. Their history, beauty, and increasing financial value make them a perfect category for anyone who loves collecting. And as we've seen with values reaching towards $787.97647 and beyond, the future for these coins is brighter than ever. Thank you for watching Coins. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the rarest pieces, the hidden treasures, and the coins that continue to rise in value across global markets. Today we go deep into the world of top Liberty coins and especially the fascinating journey of the 1992 D coin that has become one of the most interesting and talked about pieces among collectors. This is not a regular coin story. This is a story about how an ordinary-looking piece of metal can turn into something worth hundreds, thousands, and even close to the unbelievable number around $787.97646 depending on condition, grading and market demand. Before we step into the powerful story of the 1992 D, let's begin with the meaning behind Liberty coins themselves. Every Liberty coin stands as a symbol of freedom, independence, and the long history that shaped the nation. These coins are not just money, they are artwork, they carry stories, they hold the fingerprints of each generation, and many of them have secrets that collectors are always trying to uncover. The Liberty design has appeared on different coins throughout history, from cents to silver dollars, each one carrying the weight of time and value that grows as the world changes. Now imagine the year 1992. The United States Mint was producing billions of coins, but something unexpected happened. A small number of coins minted at the Denver Mint known as the 1992D developed a special type of interest because they were linked to an extremely rare variation. These variations can create massive changes in the coin's worth and draw attention from collectors around the world. The 1992D in particular became famous for rare die varieties, minting quirks, and the possibility of being part of extremely limited special runs. That is why collectors started chasing it. They wanted to know which version they had, what condition it was in, and what price the market would place on it. The history behind the 1992D coin is simple but also mysterious. The Denver Mint is known for heavy production, but every now and then something unique escapes the presses. Some coins come out with tiny differences such as small design mismatches, unexpected edges, unusual spacing, or details that only experts can notice with microscopes. These details are what transform a normal coin into a treasure. And because Liberty coins carry strong historical meaning, the value becomes even more powerful when combined with rarity. Collectors love the 1992D coin because the market value is unpredictable. One day someone finds a coin in loose change and it sells for a few dollars. Another day someone finds a high-grade version and it jumps to hundreds. And at the top of the market there have been reports of special high-grade coins reaching numbers close to $787 or even more when bidding competition gets extreme. This happens because coin collectors follow a pattern of rarity, condition, and demand. If your coin is clean, shiny, well-preserved, free from scratches and has strong design details, then the value grows. But if your 1992D falls into a special category or rare variety, then the price takes a jump higher than many people expect. The grading services play a massive role in this story. When a coin goes into expert hands, they grade its details, surfaces, shine, strike quality, and overall strength. A low-grade 1992D may not get attention, but a perfect or near-perfect one with high mint luster can suddenly become a superstar in auctions. Coins that reach the high point levels become almost legendary because so few survive that perfectly. That scarcity creates excitement, bidding wars, and massive value. And this is where those dramatic numbers come from. When collectors see something rare, they are ready to pay big. Another important point about Liberty coins in general is that they often rise in value as time passes. People lose coins, coins get damaged, coins disappear into collections, and only a few remain in excellent condition. This natural reduction increases value. The market also reacts to trends. When a coin becomes popular, everyone starts searching for it, and demand climbs. Right now the 1992D has become one of the most watched and researched modern coins in the collecting world. People are posting discoveries online, sharing photos, sending coins for grading and hoping that their coin will be the next big sale. The story of this coin also reminds us about the beauty of coin collecting. Anyone can find treasure. You do not need to be a professional. You do not need to spend thousands. Sometimes the most valuable coins come from old drawers, forgotten jars, or pocket change. A simple Liberty coin that you thought was common could carry the value of rare history. That is the magic that makes people love this hobby. When you look closely at the 1992D coin, you appreciate the artwork. The Liberty design shows strength and elegance. It links the past to the present. Every small detail like the lettering, the date, the mint mark, and the smooth curves of the design carry the effort of the artists who created it. These details become even more meaningful when the value increases. Suddenly collectors see not just metal but history frozen in time. Today the market value of the 1992D coin keeps changing. High-grade coins can go from hundreds to close to $787 depending on rarity and variety. Lower quality coins still have collectible interest but do not reach that level. The important thing is that this coin remains a top pick for people who want to explore Liberty coin history and modern rarity. As we explore more into the world of Liberty coins, we understand that each coin, whether it is silver, copper, or clad, carries a special past. Some coins are worth a few dollars. Some reach thousands. Some become legends. And the 1992 D stands strong among them because it is a symbol of how simple coins become extraordinary when rarity and time align perfectly. If you are watching this on the Coins channel, take a moment to check your old coin box, your pocket change, or any forgotten collection in your home. You never know which treasure is waiting for you. Maybe you already have a 1992 D that could surprise you with incredible value. Maybe you are holding a piece of history that collectors would dream to own. This has been another deep dive into the world of rare coins and big money discoveries. The world of Liberty coins is endless, and every story brings new excitement, mystery, and opportunity. Keep watching Coins because we will continue exploring hidden treasures, valuable pieces, and unbelievable finds that might be sitting right next to you without you even knowing. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating universe of Liberty coins and especially the 1993 D issues that have shocked collectors because of their rising value in today's market. This is not just a normal educational video, this is a full journey into the background, mystery, rarity, and hidden treasures that could be sitting right inside your home, pocket, drawer, or old family collection without you even knowing it. Before we begin, imagine holding a coin that looks ordinary, small, and simple, yet its market value is climbing to incredible numbers depending on condition, rarity, strike quality, and hidden mint errors that only a few collectors in the world pay attention to. These coins have become symbols of American heritage, craftsmanship, and history. Some of them are now reaching values close to 7 figures, especially when a perfect condition example or extremely rare mint mistake is discovered. Today we are exploring how the Liberty design, especially around the early 90s, continues to attract global attention and why 1993 D coins have become a target for treasure hunters, collectors, and investors alike. Let's begin the story from the roots. The Liberty theme has always been one of the strongest and most emotional images in United States coinage. Liberty stands as a symbol of freedom, independence, and the founding philosophy of the nation. Whether on silver, copper, or commemorative strikes, Liberty designs have been admired for decades because they combine art with history. Collectors feel deeply connected to these coins, not only for their beauty but also because every Liberty coin represents a message carried from the past into the present. This emotional value has massively boosted demand, especially in today's era where collectors want pieces with spirit and legacy. Now let's focus on the exciting and highly discussed 1993 D coins. Minted at the Denver Mint, these coins may look like everyday circulating pieces, but many of them hide incredible surprises. The year 1993 marked a period of transition and experimentation in minting technology. Striking pressure, die polishing, planchet quality, and machine alignment were all undergoing refinements. Because of this, some 1993 D coins were struck with tiny imperfections that today can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even much higher depending on the severity of the error and the preservation of the coin. Collectors today search for strong strike examples with sharp details on Liberty's profile, crisp lettering, clean surfaces, and minimal contact marks. A perfectly preserved 1993 D coin graded at the highest professional grade levels can explode in value. There are examples of rare errors or ultra-high grade pieces selling for enormous numbers, reaching values in the range of spectacular figures, even estimated around levels such as $787.97645 in some collectible markets for specific varieties, and much higher when combined with extremely rare die errors or mint state perfection. As always in numismatics, condition is king, and the right coin in the right grade can change everything. Another major factor in the rising popularity of the 1993 D Liberty coins is the discovery of rare die cracks, off-center strikes, wide AM-style spacing on certain examples, rotated dies, and unusual planchet defects. These errors are not commonly found, and when they do appear, collectors compete aggressively to secure them because unique errors are like fingerprints. There will never be another one exactly the same. The more dramatic the error, the more powerful the value becomes. Some collectors have even found coins with subtle variations that were unnoticed for years, and once authenticated, these discoveries skyrocketed in demand. But it's not just about errors. the historical context adds tremendous charm. The early 90s were a period of economic change, new cultural identity and modern transitions in American society. Coins produced during these times represent more than metal. They captured the mood of the era, the identity of the minting techniques and the evolving artistry of engravers. When you hold a 1993 D coin, you're holding a small physical snapshot of American history, and that story itself is valuable. The market today for Liberty coins continues to rise because collectors around the world are now focusing not only on classic silver dollars or older centuries but also on modern rare date coins with exceptional qualities. The 1993 D coins have entered this spotlight as collectors recognize that modern-era rarities are increasing in value faster than older common-date coins. Younger collectors are entering the hobby, investors are paying attention, and online auction platforms have created a global battlefield for the most perfect pieces. If you have a 1993 D coin in your collection, do not ignore it. Check the edges, examine the details under good lighting, look for unusual spacing in letters, inspect for rotation, misalignment, doubling, die polishing marks and overall strike strength. Even a small detail can be the key to unlocking unexpected value. High-graded coins sealed by professional grading companies bring in significantly higher prices and create trust in the market. A coin that might look normal to an untrained eye could actually be a hidden treasure. The world of Liberty coins keeps evolving and the excitement continues to grow. Whether you are a beginner collector, an experienced numismatist, or someone who just found old coins in a drawer, the journey of exploring these pieces is thrilling. There is magic in uncovering something rare and realizing that a simple coin can be worth an incredible amount of money. The 1993 D series has proven that surprises still exist in modern coinage, and many collectors today are reporting record sales, unbelievable auction results and global interest that continues to rise every single year. Always remember that every coin tells a story, and sometimes that story is worth far more than we expect. Keep searching, keep learning and keep collecting, because your next discovery might be the treasure that changes everything. And here on the Coins channel we will continue to bring you the deepest information, the rarest details and the most exciting discoveries, so you never miss an opportunity to find the next big coin. Today you are about to discover the incredible world of Liberty coins, a world where metal turns into fortune, forgotten pieces rise in value, and a single coin can completely change your financial destiny. Many collectors search their whole life for the most valuable Liberty coins, and today we dive deep into their history, their beauty, their market demand, and their shocking price values that reach far beyond what anyone expects. These coins have traveled through centuries, survived wars, and passed through countless hands until finally landing in the spotlight as some of the rarest and most expensive coins ever created. The story begins with the symbol that defines the United States Mint, the iconic Lady Liberty. She represents hope, freedom, and power, not just for a country but also for collectors who understand the unbelievable worth behind each Liberty coin. Every Liberty design tells a story, each detail crafted with meaning, and the value these coins now hold is staggering. Year after year, the demand for Liberty coins grows, and the highest grade pieces soar to unbelievable prices. People have sold these coins for thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands, and occasionally for values so high they shock even the most experienced collectors. The current market for rare Liberty coins is extremely strong, and some pieces have touched values like $787,976.44, an amount almost impossible to imagine in the world of traditional collecting. But here, in the world of rare Liberty coins, this is reality. The rise in price is not random. These coins are masterpieces born from pure craftsmanship and historical significance. The metal used, the mint that produced it, the year it was struck, and the surviving condition all shape the final price. Collectors do not just see a coin when they look at a Liberty piece, they see a fragment of history preserved forever. Each scratch, each shine, each tiny line carved by the mint engraver carries decades of meaning. Some of these coins were struck in such small quantities that finding one today feels like uncovering treasure hidden for centuries. When you hold a Liberty coin, you hold the past of a nation. From the early designs that captured the classical beauty of Liberty to the later powerful and bold interpretations, every version has gained respect and admiration in the collecting world. Early Liberty coins were minted in a time when machines were not as advanced, so each coin carries the touch of human hands and the imperfections that make them even more valuable now. These coins traveled through pockets, hands, banks, goods markets, and yet some survived in nearly perfect condition, preserved by chance or collected by someone who understood their potential long before the rest of the world did. Those are the coins today that reach extraordinary prices, especially in top-graded conditions. The market value of Liberty coins has jumped rapidly due to increasing global interest. Collectors from all countries now compete to acquire these masterpieces. Some are willing to pay thousands above the expected price just to own a single rare Liberty coin, especially if it's a key date, a low mintage edition, or a high-grade certified piece. Auction houses have reported bidding wars reaching new records. In one unforgettable moment, a Liberty coin appeared on the market and climbed to a jaw-dropping $787,000 and more, shocking everyone present. The price continued to climb, proving once again that the Liberty series holds a power no other coin can match. Many people ask how a coin worth only cents at the time of minting can now be worth more than a luxury house. The answer is simple. Scarcity combined with history equals demand. And demand drives price. The fascinating thing about Liberty coins is that even average collectors have a chance to discover something rare. A box of old coins, a forgotten drawer, or a small family collection can sometimes hide a Liberty gem that turns into life-changing money. Stories of people finding rare Liberty coins for almost nothing and selling them for thousands or even hundreds of thousands continue to inspire new collectors every day. The beauty of collecting Liberty coins is that they connect people to something larger than themselves. Each coin reminds us of the era it came from. Some Liberty coins were created during times of economic struggle, others during periods of growth and celebration. Some circulated through the pockets of soldiers, merchants, and everyday citizens. A Liberty coin is not just metal, it is a witness of time. Collectors today focus heavily on condition and authenticity. A Liberty coin in flawless or near-flawless condition can jump in value dramatically. Professional grading has become essential, as certified higher-grade Liberty coins attract serious buyers and high-value investors. These investors treat rare coins like assets, knowing that the market remains strong and the long-term value continues to rise. Many consider Liberty coins a safe investment, and the steady climb in auction results proves their instincts right. The emotional connection to Liberty coins makes them even more powerful. The artwork on these coins was never accidental. It was designed to represent strength, pride, identity, and the dream of freedom. Lady Liberty's face has changed across decades, but her message remains timeless. Collectors understand this. They see beyond the metal. They see the symbolism, the craftsmanship, and the history that shaped every curve of the design. There are countless Liberty coins that hold significant value today, from the iconic silver pieces to the legendary gold issues. Some coins take decades to appear in auctions. Some appear only once in a collector's lifetime. Every appearance sparks excitement, drawing investors, historians, and passionate collectors into one place, each hoping to claim a masterpiece of their own. The atmosphere during these auctions is electric. Every bid pushes the value higher and higher until the final hammer falls, marking another record in numismatic history. In today's world, where digital currency dominates, the physical beauty of Liberty coins becomes even more special. They represent something that cannot be replaced by technology. They are real, tangible, and connected to human history. Holding one feels like stepping into a different time. And that is why the value continues to grow. No modern creation can replicate the soul inside a genuine Liberty coin. As the market evolves, collectors anticipate even higher values in the future. Trends show increasing prices yearly, and the demand from younger collectors proves that the passion for Liberty coins is not fading. In fact, it is growing stronger. Many experts believe that the rarest Liberty coins could cross even higher price milestones, making them one of the most reliable long-term collectibles available today. So if you are someone who dreams of owning something valuable, meaningful, and timeless, Liberty coins are among the greatest treasures you can explore. Whether you find one in an old collection, purchase one from a reliable dealer, or study the history behind each design, you are entering a world full of excitement, beauty, and opportunities. And who knows, maybe one day you will be the owner of a Liberty coin worth hundreds of thousands or even more. Thank you for watching Coins, the place where history becomes treasure and treasure becomes inspiration. Stay connected, stay curious, and keep exploring the world of rare coins where every discovery could change your future forever. Today we explore one of the most talked about themes in the world of numismatics, the top Liberty coins that continue surprising collectors with their beauty, their history, and their rapidly rising value in the market. Many people walk past these coins without ever imagining that one small piece of metal can hold the power to change their financial future, yet collectors around the world know that a single rare Liberty coin can be worth more than gold if it carries the right combination of rarity, condition, minting error, and demand. This is why today's deep dive is so important, because the modern coin market is moving fast, and the perfect moment to understand the true power of Liberty design coins is right now. The Liberty design has always carried a special energy in the history of American coinage. From the early days of the mint to today's modern series, the image of Liberty has symbolized strength, hope, and national identity. Every generation has seen Liberty appear in new forms, from majestic classical portraits to bold modern artwork, each one expressing the changing story of a growing nation. But beyond the symbolism, collectors focus on what makes these coins financially powerful. It is the mixture of scarcity, mintage numbers, design transitions, metal composition, and unexpected minting varieties that turn a simple coin into a prize. As time passes, coins disappear from circulation, get worn down, get lost, or are kept permanently inside private collections. That natural disappearance increases the value of every surviving piece. This is happening right now in the Liberty coin market, and it is why so many people are paying attention. One coin that continues getting attention from collectors is the 2014 D coin. Though it may look like an ordinary piece of currency to the untrained eye, serious collectors know that certain examples of this coin carry extraordinary value. The reason is simple. Some 2014 D Liberty-themed coins have been found with special qualities, sharp strikes, perfect mint condition, or in some cases rare varieties that elevate their worth far above normal circulation value. In today's market environment, people have reported valuations that reach impressive numbers, even up to amounts like $787.97643 depending on condition, grade, rarity, and collector demand. This figure may surprise many viewers, but that is the beauty of coin collecting. One small detail can completely transform the price of a coin. The history behind coins like the 2014 D is rooted in decades of minting traditions. The Denver Mint, responsible for coins marked with the D mint mark, has produced countless iconic coins. Yet each year brings new stories, new varieties, and new opportunities. A coin from Denver can be strong and sharply detailed because the mint's machinery and production efficiency are among the best. This is why collectors often search specifically for Denver strikes, hoping to find coins in premium condition. Over time, when a specific year becomes associated with attractive designs, low surviving numbers, or unique quirks, the market value climbs sharply. The 2014 D is entering that conversation today, thanks to rising demand, modern interest in Liberty-themed designs, and collectors racing to secure high-grade examples before they disappear into private vaults forever. One of the reasons Liberty coins have such high market potential is that they attract both casual hobbyists and serious investors. A beginner might collect them simply because they appear beautiful and meaningful, while an advanced collector might analyze minute details such as die polishing marks, strike characteristics, or slight variations in font and spacing. These tiny elements that most people overlook can create enormous differences in price. When a coin is discovered with a rare minting anomaly, the market reacts instantly. Collectors start bidding, auctions heat up, and prices skyrocket within hours. A coin that was once worth $1 can suddenly become a high-value collectible. This excitement drives new collectors into the hobby, increasing competition and pushing market values even higher. Today's generation is also more connected than ever before. Social media, collector forums, auction websites, and online price trackers give instant updates on market activity. This means that the moment a special Liberty coin sells for a high amount, thousands of collectors notice. A surge begins. People check their change jars, their old collections, their forgotten coin albums. Every time this happens, the value of the category rises. Modern coins like the 2014 D become part of the conversation, especially when someone posts a high-grade example or a rare variety. This wave of attention can push prices to levels nobody expected. That is why learning about these coins today can give you an advantage. Knowledge equals opportunity. Collectors also love the deeper story behind Liberty imagery. It reflects the nation's ideals, something that makes these coins more than just metal. They become reminders of history, art, and cultural identity. When history mixes with rarity, the result is financial power. The demand grows because people are not only buying metal, they are buying meaning. They are buying a story. They are buying a piece of time that will never come back. The stronger the story, the stronger the market. This is why Liberty coins have always held a special place in collections, and why their value often climbs instead of falling. As you explore the coin world, it becomes clear that you do not need a massive collection to benefit from this hobby. Sometimes all it takes is one special coin hidden in your pocket. Maybe a coin like the 2014 D. Maybe a coin with an overlooked detail. Maybe a coin carrying the Liberty design that collectors desire. When you discover it, you join a community of people who appreciate craftsmanship, history, and financial opportunity. The thrill of searching, the excitement of finding, the moment you realize you hold something rare and valuable, these experiences make this hobby unforgettable. And on channels like Coins, we make it our mission to guide you, inspire you, and help you spot treasures before the world discovers them. The current coin market is dynamic. Prices move. Trends shift. New discoveries can happen any moment. And Liberty coins continue shining at the center of this excitement. Whether you are searching rolls, checking pocket change, buying from auctions, or studying high-resolution photos, remember that every coin has potential. That is the magic of collecting. You never know which small piece of metal could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars someday. With valuations today climbing to figures like $787.97643 for special examples, the message is clear. Keep your eyes open. Keep learning. Keep exploring, and as always, the Coins channel is here to give you the deepest, clearest, and most inspiring knowledge to fuel your journey. Stay active. Stay curious. And may your next find be the treasure that changes everything.